Hi, I'm Carlino, and I have finally finished editing all the brake line installation footage. So this is part 4 of the series, which actually happened back in November of 2016. Sorry these things aren't in order, but I'd rather actually get videos out on a regular basis than do them in order. So, without any further ado, part 4 of installing brake lines in a 2001 Saturn SC2. It's a brand new day and I'm working on the next brake line. This time I think I'm going to try taping the brake lines together as I go to help match the bends. I'm going to stop down here and I can bend the rest of it from underneath the vehicle. Alright, well, I would love to keep working on this brake line, but I have to replace a ball joint in the truck right now. This needs to get fed into the car, so I'm going to do that. Snap this one in there, and now that snaps into there, hopefully. Come on, go. There. Spool this out. Okay. I think that I want to cut it off right about there. There we go. Look, see how that came out. Oh, that looks good. Whew! Alright. Okay, now we need to get this end to line up. Okay, the trick here is actually getting the flare tool in that area. This is gonna suck. Oh, that was awful. Looks like I got a good flare on that though. That might be enough room. Yeah, I can get my hand in. Oh, that's like a million times better. Okay, I finally got this thing started. Moving the computer thingy out of the way was definitely the right way to go. There we go. Okay, I'll put this back in place. There's still a lot more to be done. I've got to clean up the mounting plate. Before I reinstall that, I've got to reattach all of those clips to the bottom of the car. And of course I have to bleed all the brakes. But for now, I'm calling it a day. It's a day. Yay. We're at the beginning of another day. I will need to bleed the brakes. I'm going to shoot PB Blaster onto all of my bleed screws. This is a cover plate that goes on the underside of the car. I'm going to clean it up with this wire wheel, and then I'm going to hit it with some rust preventative paint. As you can see, this is going to take a while, but this is what I want. Beautiful. Just wiping this down with a little bit of wax and grease remover so that the paint will stick. But you can see that is much shinier. While we wait for the paint to dry, I'm going to go ahead and screw these hose retainers to the underside of the car. Our piece right here. Let's see if I can maneuver myself to where I can actually get my hands up here. You can see I'm all set up to bleed the back driver side brake here. I've opened the bleed screw and you can already see air coming as fluid tries to work its way through the new lines. I've got the reservoir filled up and just gravity is pushing fluid through the lines. As soon as this last air bubble kind of works its way through, I'm going to close this bleed valve and look for drips. Yeah, there it is. The lines are holding pressure. There are no leaks in the system, which is awesome. So it's time to actually bleed the air out of the lines. Alright, give me 5 and hold. Look at all those bubbles. I have one line bled. I'm going to go around and I'm going to bleed all the other lines. I'm not going to record it because you don't want to watch it anyway. So that's it! The brake lines are installed. They're holding pressure. They are not leaking. The brakes are bled. There's no more air in any of the lines, and I have double confirmed on all the lines. So just in case you're keeping track at this point, I have found and repaired a transmission fluid leak, found and repaired the leak in the air conditioning system, changed the brake lines, bled the brakes. So Katrina is ready to go back on the road. Except not quite yet, because she needs a new oil pan. So, replacing brake lines. Yay!